to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To a whole nother level. Don't know no better. Then I got Richard E. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust me.
Rig alert! Rig alert! 70 Timberwolves! Cup 19! Cup 19!
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Yards to go.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 35 yards.
First down.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Good running inside the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
Ready, set!
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Warrior 70! Cougar 19! 18, Pioneer!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Colts.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big play for L.A. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Rolling right. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. The second-year man from UCLA, Leatu Latu, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, ram.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Kappa.
They'll run with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Set.
One more time with Hampton. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that 1st down.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got it, man. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Escaping to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And call for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
In motion is Warren. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now it's fourth down. The Colts about to kick this one away. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down, L.A.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. To throw is Herbert. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second TD catch of the season.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. beyond the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Warriors 7, 9. Vikings 18, 79 Broncos.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Left side, and it's caught by Warren. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
Come on. Hey.
Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Throwing, Richardson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. On play action now. Herbert. Flush to his right. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19.
They'll get 19 out of that play, and the Chargers have the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He runs with it. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A give, and here comes Hampton. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. That's McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Here we go, here we go.
Downs goes in motion. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Warren. That pass play good for 22. First down, Indianapolis.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
19 light.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion. Go.
They do go for it. It's Jones. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Kicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion is Warren. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Colts 1st down. From the gun, it's Jones. Down the field, he's got Warren. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jones to the air again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter, and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. DJ Giddens. Touchdown, Indy. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Play action now. It's Herbert. The ball comes out. The Colts have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Throwing now is Jones. The right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Jones to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He gets this one complete to Pittman.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
And he will Score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
In motion comes Pittman. Here's Jones. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And they will finally run him down. It's a big one for the Chargers. 33 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
On play action, it's Herbert. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep, Anthony Gould. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Jones. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Jones. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
A run. Here's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down by his partner. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 22-yard
From the
line.
22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Kappa. What is it?
Now a play fake. Herbert. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Moomer.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
Now a play fake. Jones. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Back to throw is Jones. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 5 yards to go.
To throw, it's Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20.
It's a gain of 10.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so...
Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 10. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. For Daniel Jones, he had 70 regular season touchdown passes as a Giant. This, his 1st with Indy. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a toss, left side for Hampton. and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the ground, Hampton. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
80, 59, 59.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set.
Here's Hampton. And he's into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Downs goes in motion. Jones now on first down. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 23.
After playing pretty well the first 3 quarters, found themselves nursing a lead. It's a bad time to get the turnover bug here, Mike. I mean, that's twice now in the fourth quarter. They've turned the ball over, and instead of being in prime position to close this game out, they're fighting for their lives.
That's my heart.
This is 1st and 10.
19, lock, come on, set.
In motion is Warren. On 1st down, Jones. Going for it all. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
23-yard line.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Pass right side to down. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The Colts, 1st down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll look deep for Pittman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down. Again, it's Jones. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here?
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Khalil Mack. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Here we go. One final play. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.